Hello and welcome to Star Trek Empok Nor, a role playing adventure in Star Trek Adventures. Uh, we are the Coupled Cafe. I am Tara, your GM. With us today, in any order that I want to, we have James.
Hey, I am James. I am playing Tani. She is a Romulan Mulat, and she has pledged her sword to the hopeless cause of making Empok Nor habitable.
We have Everoth.
Hello, I am Eberot, and I am playing Cassivius, your Gorn engineer of the group that has found a new fascination for new and undiscovered machinery.
We have Tom.
I'm Tom. I play Dan. He's a human. He's a human. He's ex Federation. He's kind of the tactical officer of the group.
And we have Colin.
Hi, I play Lieutenant Commander 16, the only current Federation officer in the group, and a former Borg.
Well, so quick recap from last week. Our intrepid crew managed to salvage a bunch of ships from a pocket dimension. Um, and currently, got their hands on an old NX ship, which is like from an alternate reality, which is like what 260 years old ish.
Uh, might be older, actually.
It is an old ship, and managed to scavenge a bunch of parts from newer ships to upgrade this frame and escape from the interdimensional pocket. And they also say rescued a sentient or pseudo sentient uh like bomb that is currently being connected to Empok Nor to handle their tactical situation. And your ship is currently on one of the lower pylons and has been what little crew is here on the station. They have been working diligently to, get that thing up to snuff because it is the most functioning ship currently. The rest are way more battered and way more pieces. Yours actually flies. So it is paramount to get that fixed or get that thing up and operational. But also, the other one that is wanting to get installed is currently that warhead and the Romulan computer you guys have, because right now this ship has been working off of an ancient Cardassian uh, computer that was brought over from Cardassia Prime and has been barely hanging on. Like this thing was meant to like run mm, like a runabout size ship, or maybe a little bit captain's yacht, slightly bigger. And it's been like dying and having minor freakouts and everything because, try to get a station that can handle, a lot of people on it being run by a laptop, basically. Like trying to get an aircraft carrier to get run by a laptop.
From what I understand about the state of our military's technology, that might not be out of the realm of possibility.
That might not be, but yeah,
Yes.
it is the equivalent. So it's not fun, and your main mechanic is very thankful for the computers. But your ship is currently out of service as it's getting repaired and upgraded, and the station is actually getting a little bit more busy, especially with word that some of the pirates around the area have not been, gotten rid of, but one of the bigger ships is just gone now, mysteriously. Almost if you guys had something to do with it.
Mysteriously.
Mysteriously. So trade has started happening more, and actually, the Ferengi in particular have been trading more because this station is a big old, uh, like, is the gateway to a lot of other territories. And Deep Space Nine, as good as it is, it's Federation.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Mm.
So they have a lot of like rules and stuff like that that aren't necessarily the best
One
for
question,
business.
if I could.
Yes.
Is the station still powered with something better or worse than an electroplasma?
Sorry, then a what?
Is the station powered with something better or worse than electroplasma power systems?
Oh yeah, they have generators. They got big old generators in it.
But are they better or are they worse than that specific electroplasma?
I don't actually know off the top of my head. I believe it's better. I would have to look up the specifications of this kind of station, but I don't actually have that knowledge exactly. So I can get back to you on that later.
Okay, sorry.
No,
That
it's
was all.
fine. I just don't know the answer to that question. Yes, so you guys are either, in your rooms currently or on the promenade, wherever you want to be as a group. Go ahead.
We have the shops on the promenade. Maybe we can be hanging out in there.
Yeah, so there's currently th- Ferengi ship resaler that has set up shop here. You made a deal with him last session. Uh and a um a hollow suite, or a couple hollow suites now, as well as your shop space that you have not done anything with yet. And it looks like there is you think it might be a restaurant, but there is another one of the smaller spaces looks like is being worked on.
Yeah, do we want to pop into one of our? We decided we were going to take 09 and 10. Is that right?
09 and 010, yeah. Believe 09 is the
Hmm.
hollow suites, and 010 is the I will drop it out on the station. Seeing it. That. It's like you're missing something. Oh, you're not there. Where you are they? Where did
So I
you?
was actually contemplating. I think Tani needs some weird random hobby, and it just came to me. She makes traditional Romulan pottery.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you gonna open a pottery shop? Because that'd be awesome.
I think that might be part of our store. Yes.
Like a rack.
Yeah. Like probably not like a full shop. I doubt she's gonna have the time to run a whole pottery shop, but makes and sells some pieces.
16 has no interest in um commerce, but I think that wherever whatever we do, he's willing to sort of work gratis, or at least for a nominal fee, like to cover parts and things to um I don't know, repair sensor systems, or um like solve problems. Somebody can bring in a schematic, like, I don't know what I need to do to be able to mine this, and you can do some computations.
I mean, you guys have had luck, just
Mhm.
random stuff. A knickknack shop might not be a bad idea.
Actually, it's a
Or
pretty good idea.
Mhm.
Loot shop.
Sell just
Yeah.
random shit that we find on our adventures.
Salvage shop. Plus, adventurers for hire. If we don't have the salvage you need, we'll go out and find it. You can pay us, we'll go out and find it for you.
Yeah, okay.
Well, as you guys are having this conversation, you actually hear a knock or pseudo knock. It's like, someone goes, uh, like, is this facility open?
Um,
Or are you the crew of that strange ship outside?
yeah. Is that a Riemann?
It is a Riemann. James, you would know this, or your character would know this. It is from your sister planet, Remus.
I know what the Remans are.
I know. I'm saying this out loud so our viewers know.
Oh, right, right,
We're trying to be better about this because we just
correct.
assume people know these things, and we've made it a
Yes,
point. But yeah, I think I made him too small. There we go. He begins to walk in and goes, I was hoping to speak with the owner of the ship. Which one of you is it?
We have agreed to partial ownership, or I guess collaborative ownership.
Mhm.
that's the board.
I have a proposition for you. Collective, he says, like arching a eye ridge.
Elective?
Isn't that is that not what you are? A collective of individuals
Oh,
Oh,
operating a
collective.
collective.
ship?
I heard elective.
Oh,
Yeah.
collective. Sorry. My mic is a little bit further away. I'll turn it up a bit. It's at max, so that's as loud as it's getting.
I
Noise
prefer to think
suppression,
of
baby.
us as a team, but whatever synonym you use, we are the group to which you should make the proposal.
Well, I'm willing to pay you upfront to do something uh for for me and mine in a few weeks, and also offer you some crew. Our Some of my brethren are still being used and abused by, he kind of looks over at you there, Tatani, and says, our Romulan brothers and sisters. And we wish for a ship not associated with any government to rescue them. They are willing to uh, help you maintain and operate a ship of your size.
I don't mind fighting the Romulans.
Have any of these people we will be rescuing been convicted of a crime?
No crime other than our being the species we are.
Then I too have no opposition to your proposal. And he will turn to look at the other two.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Grief, Grievous, Grievous will give you a solemn nod.
He then kind of like looks and says, "Well, that's. I thought that was going to be harder than it was." Kind of looks around and says, "I was. I don't know what I'm going to do with this payment now. I have no good use for it."
We will still take the payment.
He nods and says, "I have access to a very strange computer my on the nearby ship or on the freighter that is docked here. I don't think it would be compatible with your ship as it is too big. But if you would like payment for your station, and you may be able to negotiate with uh, with the officer here to sell it to them, or maybe you just want to give it to them, seeing as you are so nice," he says with a smirk.
Your
"Is
terms
this
are agreeable.
acceptable?" It's like, "It is in cargo bay 17. It's
How
the
did you
only thing in there.
how did you come across this computer?
It's how I got it is not as important as I have it.
What's so weird about it?
I don't know who made it. It's not Federation, nor is it Romulan, nor is
Hmm,
it anyone that I've seen."
okay.
Fascinating.
Yeah, definitely better. We'll definitely test it out before hooking it into the station.
Oh yeah. If it's coming from, even if the Remans aren't exactly Romulans,
Yeah,
we're,
there's
we're
still.
beware of Romulans carrying gifts.
But he'll give another
You,
nod and
you,
he'll give
you,
another nod and say, I'll be back in about a week's or in a few weeks' time to do the actual rescue mission. I need to set up logistics. If you need to get a hold of me, here is my transmission information." And then he'll be
You should
on
be
his
aware
way.
that our ship includes a drive that will exceed warp 10 for brief periods of time, if that is helpful in your planning.
He'll like his eyes will go wide for a second, and he'll go, "Very." And yeah,
but you are our first customer, and we want to thank you. Have a pot. It suits you.
he'll look at the pot and go, "All right, thank you." And he will is it big?
Yeah, why not?
He'll fumble around with it, trying not to drop it, and oops, I don't know how he flipped,
Take the
and
spot.
head out.
Shall we go to the cargo bay? I am intrigued by the idea of a computer from an unknown race.
Hmm.
All right, I don't think we actually have a cargo bay built, but
You
it's a
know,
cargo bay.
yeah. Do you want to click the button to
Yeah,
package this back up?
yeah. Oh, that's. Oh, and it always puts it on the other side of the thing. What
Yep,
what was the name of this one?
I got it.
You got it. But so yeah, it's a cargo bay. I'll draw. It's a box. It's a big box. You know what? We can use this feature that we have,
Oh yeah.
and then I hit the button, wherever that button is. Boop. You're just on that.
Whee!
But yeah, there is a big old thing in there. I will make a big old thing, but you guys can.
I whip out my trusty tricorder and scan it. Reason science?
Reason, science, difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3. Okay. And unless non-humanoid life forms applies, I don't believe I
It
have.
does not.
Okay, we don't have any momentum yet. Kibis, do you want to assist me here with a more engineering-focused approach?
Sure. Hmm. What would be the main problem that could be held with engineering?
You could do a reason engineering, definitely. And let's take a look at yours.
My recent
Focus
engineering would
is
be
this is
16.
not ship engineering. Engineering improvements, maybe? Oh no, reverse engineering. This is definitely reverse engineering. You got it.
Got it.
Oh, so he gets a focus. Well, then maybe I should support you. In
Okay.
fact, I am built to support. Come to think of
Oh,
it, reroll an assist and 1 momentum on a success. Yes, you should absolutely take the lead, and I will help you.
okay. We can my value of we all work together apply?
Only if you're spending determination on this, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't.
don't think we need determination for this one.
No.
So here I go.
Here we go.
I have 2 successes, I believe.
Wait 1 second.
No extra
And
success
that's a
because the
success.
value of engineering is 5.
That's 3 successes
Cool.
because I got 1 as well.
There
All
we
right.
go. So, Ev, this is very strange.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it is of a design that you have never seen before. Uh, obviously, but like you can tell it's a computer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's made out of materials and things like that that you just haven't seen.
Okay. Okay.
So like you like when you're interfacing with it, like like a basic, like it's doing everything it should. It's computing. It's doing computations. Um, but like it inside there is who knows what. Um,
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way that I could tell with reverse engineering the process of how a computer works and how is the information being processed by this artifact for a way that could give us more information or
We don't have any
I
not
would have
without
momentum.
already
taking.
made my roll for that.
Also, you made that roll, and uh, so I'll give you a little bit more information. But you didn't have momentum, so uh, so you can't ask any questions technically. That said, it is made out of like crystal instead. Like usually things are run off like isolinear chips or similar, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a mix between silicone and crystals and things like that. Um, but this thing is just on the inside is all crystals and kind of look like fiber optic strings.
I see. So yeah, he will definitely report this to the crew as to what he found out and how this is gonna need some time to figure out how it's worked by the crystallized nature of its um, processor.
One last thing of note, it interfaced with your equipment just obscenely quickly.
Hmm.
That's
Like
troubling.
you pull like Yeah, plugged in the what do you call it? The like basically a terminal because it didn't have a terminal you guys could interface with, so you can basically plugged in like a screen and keyboard equivalent. And what should have taken probably like a couple hours, to get it working. It's like trying to connect an old mouse and keyboard to a new generation machine or like an iPad equivalent. It's probably doable, but a dick. Um, it just was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I got this.
Um, can I ping the station computer to start running a check to see if this
Dick.
is any sort of or if there are components that we would associate with races that the Federation has come into contact with before?
The station's computer is currently down as they're installing uh, two new computer systems into it.
There's a Federation shuttle parked here.
Oh, okay, you could do that one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just scanning the database.
Yeah, I'm just like plugging in keywords basically. Crystal-based computation technology, whatever like material components that we have discovered so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one is reason. Torn between science and engineering. Let's say engineering on this one.
To run a computer search.
I'd say
I
it's
guess science.
research would be my. I'd say science. Yeah.
Yeah, science.
Okay. Difficulty.
Uh, for a scan of a system, depends. It's one, and then any extra momentum is answering questions.
Okay. This is on 17-1. And I got 3 successes.
Awesome. So you have 2 momentum, and you can ask questions about it.
Sure, but first
Well,
you have to
actually,
tell
I got
me.
to tell you this stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, Federation has run into crystalline things a lot. There's the giant crystalline beasts that roam around the universe,
Yes.
um, as well as a couple other like crystals are a pretty common component in a lot of xeno societies and things like that. Uh, but this kind of like so no, they don't know exactly who it is, but they have encountered crystalline components in it, creatures before, and have done some research at the Daystrom Institute about it.
Okay, well, that doesn't leave a lot of room for ambiguity when it comes to asking questions. So instead, I'll just forward an analysis to the Daystrom Institute, and I'll say, I don't feel comfortable interfacing this system with the station. I recommend that we do not plug it into anything until we know more about it.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
We should also probably install an air gap
Mm-hmm.
in here to make sure that it can't interface.
That's a good call. Seem pretty eager to get rid of it.
But
Right.
I don't think there's any maliciousness here if it really does want our help
Mm-hmm.
rescuing the Remans.
Mm-hmm.
If people who aren't currently doing things, James and or Tom, if you want to roll an insight, probably command on this, or command or security. It's security actually. Insight security, you could get a feel on that Riemann from before.
Yeah.
Difficulty it's 1 again, and I'll answer questions after the baseline.
Okay, I'll go. This will be 13-1.
All right.
Haha, 2.
Like 2 successes. All right. So he was telling the absolute truth. Like you could tell from his sincerity about them rescuing and him really actually wanting payment.
Hmm.
But you got the feeling there might be some things that he's hiding. You have a couple of momentum if you want to ask questions more specifics.
Like, do we know? Did anybody got any ideas for questions? I'm usually.
I don't. James?
I'm sorry. No, I don't have anything.
Nothing here either.
Questions?
Do we know?
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking, like, was we like sort of like know what, like a direction of where he was withholding. I
Uh,
don't know, like
some about this in particular, the
about
computer.
the computer. Gotcha.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
if you're willing to spend a momentum on it because you
Mhm.
gained that other momentum, I'm willing to just give you this one
Yeah.
a freebie. Yeah, he was. I wouldn't say eager to
Hmm.
part with it, but he was not displeased that he was parting with it.
Yeah, so I figured.
It could be just because this thing is, pretty freaking big,
Mhm.
and like he came on like a really small cargo ship.
Mhm.
Could be that just no one wants to buy what he's selling, or it
Yeah.
could be something else. Who knows?
Mhm.
But he was definitely like you could sense like a like oh good like in his uh demeanor with
Mhm.
it, and it was more than they took the job because you had already taken the job at that point.
I feel like we should continue to run some experiments, but that is definitely not the sort of thing that all of us are capable in. So,
Mhm.
um, if you wish, you can leave, and I will report back later with any findings that I am able to glean.
I mean, and it is also getting pretty late. Like in the cycle,
Mhm.
you guys have been doing shop stuff all day, getting stuff, loading up all the pottery that she just somehow had shipped over here.
Then 16, I think we'll load in like some sort of a diagnostic program, and we'll let it run overnight and check on it in the morning.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Before bed, does anyone want to do something or have conversations, or should we just fast forward a day?
You just fast forward, probably.
James, ever?
Um, not sure if I could do another roll on the machine. I feel like you would be fascinated to continue working while everybody was talking.
I mean, there's a diagnostic program running. There's not much more you could get until that's done.
Oh, then he would have nothing else to add on.
All right. So I'm gonna say like 6 hours later,
Mhm.
maybe 6.5 hours later, you hear of the computer. The red alert goes off. I got a button for this. Yeah, where is it? Oh, it's over.
Ah,
And
crap.
then
Mhm.
16
and
steps
then
out
it
of his
can.
alcove.
Mhm.
and then a computer in a distinctly Romulan voice, female Romulan voice, says, "Intruder alert! Intruder alert!" And then a very Cardassian voice uh, says, station under attack, station under attack." And then a very, uh, and you were recognize the second voice. It was the computer you were talking to the other day.
Yeah, in the mom.
Yeah. Uh, and they keep yelling at uh what sounds like about either intruders or eminent hacking or et cetera, and then
Hmm.
all of a sudden uh lockdown procedures initiated.
Oh, my spidey senses is this is about
Does
that bad computer. So
does my door work?
Your door does not work, although you guys are right next to each other and the walls are kind of thin.
Oh, I made a map for this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it should be over here in your little hidden zone.
Helps if I have the grabby pad. What's it called? Quarters, there it is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Ha! Great. You're on top of this. Who's this? Who's? There we go.
Oh wow, we get 2 doors.
I've got a hole in my floor.
You do have a hole in your floor.
yeah.
Is there a Jeffrey's tube or some other sort of corridor underneath?
Not necessarily per se, but you think you could squeeze through it with a fitness check.
Yeah, I'm pretty fit. Let me see if I can get in there.
Success of 1. We'll give it to you.
Fitness, security,
So, yeah, security.
or engineering?
Security.
Oh god, I forgot to look at the actual number. Fitness is 10, security is
Well, you
3,
get
so
it.
13.
3.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that gives us another couple momentum. And where do I pop out?
I'm trying to remember who's next to yours. I think James was next to you, so you pop out a. Uh, just all of a sudden, there, James, the like floor, just the floor from underneath, just goes bonk.
I feel like as soon as the floor comes up, there's like a sword in that hole.
Anticipating that, I think his hands are well back from the crack as he pushes the floor plate up.
Hmm.
Were you like
Oh.
stabbing
It
at
is
it or like
16.
going for a neck, like a thing?
I was like, yeah, not even like just getting ready. Like there's a sword like dangling over the hole. Like no attack or anything. Just like whoever's about to pop up might get dead.
It's 16. The doors are locked. I believe the station is under attack.
Yes, I believe that the main computer, and our station governor, whatever her title is, had told us that over the intercoms.
Wasn't. No, that was not. That was the station computer, and the missile bomb that you guys rescued
Oh,
last week.
I remember we got
Oh,
the computer from the Romulan ship the first week.
yes. In any case, Thani says something along the lines of, "Yes, I know. That's what it said," and the doors won't open. So how do we
Where's
get
that
out of
damn
here?
computer?
I managed to leave my room by squeezing through some maintenance conduits underneath. However, I do not know if they extend all the way across this floor. Perhaps we should try the door.
Maybe two of us can pry it. Can
Uh,
we come up with some form of pry bar, Tara?
I mean, yeah. There's all kinds of stuff, and like
Okay.
remember these rooms aren't like as clean and thing. In the meantime, Ev,
Mhm.
you can roll an engineering of 2 if you want to
Okay.
engineering control to
Engineering control would make it
jerry
well.
rig your door open. And
Okay.
then whoever wants to on your side, it's a security fitness to pry the door open
if you want to
on
take
your
the lead, I'll
guys' side.
support you.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I have any focuses that are necessarily gonna count, but does this count as melee combat? We're fighting the door.
No.
I still get engineering improvement, so with a 5, I get a double success, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here I go.
This is difficulty 2 for Ev and difficulty 1 for you two.
Alright. So we are 15-5.
Oh wow.
Or
I had
15-1.
3 successes, so I guess I get 1 momentum.
Yep.
And 3
Does that
more
wind
for
up?
us, so that's 2 more.
Yeah.
Great. We're sitting pretty on momentum for a little bit.
Yep.
Tom?
All right, and then Tom, is there a way you want to try to get out?
Yeah, I'll try and pry my door too. It's like a what fitness security.
Yep. Difficulty 2.
Connie looks over at 16 and is just like, "You are much stronger than I thought you would be."
I have significant cybernetic reinforcement.
Oh. Well, some of that Borg history might be beneficial.
We can only hope that something beneficial will come out of my time with the Borg.
Oh, I do not mean to speak positively of it.
Unless like survival counts, so that's a one success, so not
We'll actually
enough.
give survival on this one.
Okay, then that's 2.
Like this seems like a survival
Yeah, it
situation.
does.
So yeah, you pop that open.
Oh,
And
so
yeah,
you
you are
guys
now
get out just in time to see Thani and I both emerge from her door. I assume that this is related to the computer from the Riemann. Shall we make our way to the docking bay or the
Cargo bay, yeah.
cargo bay? Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
you still have a link up with your diagnostic machine.
I mean, I'll check it real quick.
Can we contact the bridge?
You can try. Real quickly. You check your diagnostic, and there's a huge error in it. I don't. Oh, operating system not found.
Okay. There's not a whole lot I can
Actually,
do with that at the
no,
moment.
not operating system not found. It's no longer plugged in.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so it's migrated. All right. Well, perhaps we should go to the station computer core.
If this is a computer problem, I will not be much help.
There are physical defenses in the station that, if the computer core is compromised, the new computer program might have access to.
Oh. Well,
As you guys are discussing,
Mhm.
you hear a new voice over the speaker system. Actually, it's not a new voice. It's the computer you've been talking to so far.
Mhm.
Like, you're the one that says yes when you order, coffee or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, says, Romulan infiltrators. You thought you'd been clever leaving a computer virus in our system, but we will not stand idly by while you take this station. Defenses have activated, and you will not be able to help any of the workers here.
Okay. Well, that's problem number 2. Problem number 1 is, how do we get to the computer core? Because I assume the turbolifts are locked down.
You haven't tried yet. But seeing as they're right there,
Beep
you
beep boop.
try, and no, they are not working.
Okay. Uh, Casibus, do you have any experience with transporter systems?
who?
Evroth?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I missed it.
Do you have anything? I'm looking at your sheet now. You don't have anything with I would like to attempt a site. No. I want to try and use the transporters on the Federation shuttle that is sitting around somewhere to beam myself and one other, because I'm pretty sure there's only 2-person capacity to those transporters, to the
That's correct.
shuttle.
Okay. You can do that. It's going to be difficulty 3, as there is currently defense protocols in effect
So it'll actually have
that
to
are
then be
making.
difficulty 4,
Actually, yeah, you're right.
because if one side of the transporter doesn't have a transporter pad, then it is
Oh, it takes up a
plus
step. That's
1
correct. Yes. So
difficulty. So I think it
difficulty 4.
starts at 1, or does it start at 2? I think it starts at 1. Control engineering.
Did have Ev do it?
I can do it. His control wasn't amazing, if I remember correctly.
Oh right, yeah.
All right, so yeah, difficulty 3. Control is 11. Engineering is 4, so 15. But I don't have a focus.
Might be time to use some of that momentum you built up.
Yeah, I'll use 1 momentum.
Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it would have been 2 normally, but with the +1, yeah, I'm gonna spend a threat there. So yes, it's 3.
Difficulty
So
3. Okay. On 3 dice. Yeah, okay. We'll see.
oof.
Oof, indeed.
I mean, you could spend the thing determination to reroll that 20.
I would have to re-roll all of them.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Um, Pack tactics. Nope, there is nothing here. All right. So you see him step back, and he taps his comm badge, and he's like, Federation shuttle Lancelot 2 to beam directly to the shuttle. And you like see him, and I guess it's Thani's closest, like the little shimmery transporter energy goes around them and then flickers for a second and then just disappears, and they are standing there. And he's like, it would appear that our transporters are being hindered.
Then a voice over the like comms area. It sounds like goes same voice as before. Federation officer or Federation ship for trying to rescue the Bajoran workers here. We will be flooding this corridor uh with a deadly substance, and then like the doors go the airlock doors on either end,
I
and you
believe that we should find a way out of here as quickly as possible.
It should seem. Um,
Anybody but me? Come on. Somebody's got to
yeah,
have an idea. I already struck out twice.
Yeah. All right, let's
Oh,
get the door
oh, yeah.
panel and
While he's working on the door panel, Donnie takes the Pridor bar over to the turbo lift,
okay.
and she wants to
Yeah,
open up the door and like try to just open up the shaft.
yeah. That would be a difficulty 2, strength security or fitness security.
All right,
If
so
anyone wants to help, they could
yeah,
actually lend a hand
I'll
on
actually help
this.
with that. So
versus 16. Tom,
Also,
you're helping.
yeah, so throw one into
I
me.
would say this is survival again. Tom, you could maybe take the lead on this one.
Yeah, I can take the lead on this.
Well, it depends on what
Um,
the
it's fitness security, so 14, 5.
5 is versus Thani's
16.
16-1. I think it's better that Tom takes the lead.
Yeah. Okay, and the blue dice will be Tani.
Because Romulan ale is blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I think you.
That's
I
2
think you did
successes.
it,
Yeah.
but a complication.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take the threat.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, it's 2.
Maybe we access the shaft, but Tani falls in or something.
Oh, I just took the threat on it.
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, you guys pry it open, and it it is terrifying looking. Like, it's a elevator shaft. That's going to be not fun to climb up and down, but it is there, and it's not currently, the hallway that will be filled with gas soon.
Yeah.
Tani just looks at everybody and is like, "After you."
Okay, if we're heading for computer core, which way would we have to go? Up or down? Probably down.
I believe it's down.
Mhm.
I think it's the pretty much reverse of ops, like nearby the like the core at the bottom.
Mhm.
I think it's like, so if you look at the station model,
Mhm.
the big red bit at the bottom, which is the core area. I
Gotcha.
think just right above that. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Uh,
Here,
uh,
grab your guys' tokens. I'm gonna recall that.
So I imagine fitness security for the climb.
You know what? I'm actually gonna. It's not hard. It's just time consuming and unpleasant.
Mhm.
Like if you wanted to do
Fair
it
enough.
fast, then you would need to uh do a roll. Like if let's say you needed to climb up and down extremely quickly, then yes, roll would be in order, but not in this instance. So I will allow one of you to, while you're climbing, roll a. So you know what? Yep. A insight engineering.
Everoth, what's your insight? 11.
Inside 11.
Oh yeah, you should absolutely make that. Would
Okay.
uh Starship
I would give
Engineering
Wait,
maybe?
what, James?
I thought insight was a more of a human thing.
It is.
Like, oh, okay.
It's for dealing with creatures and intelligence.
Any value so I can get the bonus at a low roll?
Yeah, you have a value for it.
Okay, rolling.
You need a difficulty 2. It's the yellow dice.
I succeeded. Wait, inside engineering?
Mm-hmm.
That is one success, one fail.
Okay, then you do not. Cool. All right. So as you guys are climbing down, for a minute there, you hear a strange noise above you.
Like a mechanical strange noise.
Yep.
The gas being vented or a turbo lift coming? Because
I would think it's probably a turbo lift coming, because that would be a great way to prevent Romulan infiltrators from climbing into the turbo lift shafts. Okay. So here's what I want to try on a whim. Using the transceiver implant in my head,
Okay.
I want to try and interface. I know it's risky to interface with the computer right now, but all I want to do is tweak the artificial gravity settings in the turbo lift shaft.
Okay.
Um, to turn down the gravity so we can just drop down and not plummet to our deaths.
Okay, so basically let go and cushion at the bottom.
Yes. So like take it down to like a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say this is daring science. Or yeah. No, daring engineering.
All right, so that's an 11.
Difficulty 2. I'm not going to be a jerk and use the.
So
correct. Yeah.
the ladder necessarily, how is it set up?
It's more that you're like there's not as much a ladder as like there's like areas where the like attachments go on the side that you guys are kind of grappling onto.
Oh, okay.
Like this is not meant to be climbed. This is, Jeffries tubes are usually the good way to get around once the, turbo lift is not working. So you guys are like grabbing onto like the gear points, basically, because Cardassian loves them as the gears.
Okay.
All right, so this is success on 11, double success on a 1. Whoops.
Wow. Just shucked him away, huh?
Apparently. There's
I found the
one.
other one.
Oh, there's the other one. No, me. I do it. Motherfucker. So I
You
got
did it.
1, 2.
2.
You said I needed 3 successes?
2. I
2.
didn't do a threat. It was 2.
Okay. Excellent.
I was thinking about a threat, and then I said out loud, I'm not going to use a threat. I'm not going to be a jerk right now. But
Okay,
I get
so
a
there is a
complication.
complication which I feel like might be related to the fact that I just connected a part of my brain to this computer that seems to be undergoing some sort of a breakdown.
Yeah, I'll let you name it too.
Um. Uh. Um.
All right, any help, guys? What do we want to name this?
Yeah, just be like,
Network to a mad person? Quotation marks on person.
Science psychosis.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, should probably be red. Wait. Oh,
Okay.
whatever. 16 science psychos. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so he stares off into space for a moment, and I assume you say, let go.
Yeah, drop. And so you just see him push his arms out from whatever he's holding on to, and he just kind of falls backwards, facing down, spread, like arms and legs spread.
Tani looks at the remaining 2, huge grin, and she just says, "I like this one," and then follows suit.
I assume the rest of you let go.
Mm-hmm. Wee.
All right. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is scary. You are basically plummeting down, like you are on like the habitat ring there. So you're here. I mean, okay, it's not as bad because you'd be just going to the lower levels of the habitat ring. So you
Mhm.
go like, probably like 5 stories down. And then like to have a whooshy fall, and then gravity normalizes, and you do a quick thud, but you still hear the thing going, getting closer and closer. There
Uh,
is a door.
grab the pry bar.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I just
I'm
helped everybody. Somebody else do it.
Yeah, I was about to say you're still. Yeah, it's going to be on this one. I'm actually gonna say daring security, because you're not doing the slow and steady. This is like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can help with that.
Could I justify
Melee.
melee combat in this?
Yes, in this instance, I
Because
will say, because the ship is currently, or the station is currently attacking you. I'll give it
like
to you.
like well, but like the other part is remaining calm under
Mhm.
immense pressure.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
So this is 17.5.
And you get
Difficulty
a
2 again.
and 16.5 for me to help, or 16.1, I guess.
Looks like you got
1,
3.
2, 3.
So you got a momentum. Yeah, the door gets opened, slid open, and then you guys like jump out of the way into the corridor of the lowest level of on this the habitat ring, and the turbo lift door, the turbo lift just goes "Whoosh," right by you, like as you know, Ev's feet is coming through last through the door. Like you could feel the air pressure, and then just breaks. And that was the one functioning turbo lift.
Oh man, getting around here is gonna suck for a while.
That was unpleasant. Shall we go to the computer core?
Good thinking with the gravity thing, whatever you did there.
We didn't have a lot of options.
No, that was great thinking.
Thank you.
And yes, we should
So
go to the computer core.
the Romulan voice this time kicks up, and she goes, "Cardassian core or Cardassian virus infiltrating mainframe." Uh, creating, activating self-destruct in 3 minutes, and then it goes 10, 15, 1 hour.
Would I know how to
Or
help solve that?
I mean, yeah, the station like this, like self-destruct would be the core overloading, and luckily you're heading towards the computer core and the engineering core, or in the power station.
I mean, like preemptively, would I need? Would I know that we need something before we get there, like somebody's ID, uh, certain, yeah, technobabble, certain whatever, before we are able to stop something of this matter.
You would need the commanding. You would need command codes to shut it down. But you know that if it's the Romulan computer core, you'd probably need the Romulan commander to do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's probably been dead for a while, so here's hoping we figure something out. To the computer core!
To the core.
All right. So yeah, you guys are So basically, I wish I can you guys see on the thing, or is it just all table level? I
All
can't
table
just
level.
all table. Oh yeah. Okay. So you're basically the second ring on the station there, the one closest in is the habitat ring. Um, and so you're basically like at the little crossroad where the ring connects. So currently, what you need to do, you're at the bottom level of where the like bars interconnect with the rings. So you need to go
Mhm.
down that corridor and then go through the Jeffries tubes down to the computer core. So basically, you have to head to the promenade, or slightly below the
Alright.
promenade.
I think Bonnie should lead the way. She's the most physically capable among us.
Yeah, Donnie will lead. No problem.
I
All
need a
right.
bigger gun.
Uh, as you're running down that corridor, um, honey, give me a insight security, please.
Any of my focuses? Probably not, but
Uh, not in this instance. Actually, wait, this might be no, insight. Actually, no, daring. This is daring security. So you're running a 17-1. Difficulty 1.
2.
2. Great. So you get momentum. Uh you are going down this hallway, and it's just a big square. We can just Do we want to draw it out, or can we just assume that there's walls?
I think we can assume that there are walls.
You hear a replicator go off. Actually, two replicators go off in the hallway. One in front of you, one behind you. And then you hear a charging noise of something you've heard before. It sounds like a Romulan drone, like security drone.
All right, I am going to, in fact, spend that momentum we just gained, and the sword comes out, and she looks back at everybody and just says, "Take cover."
16 kind of looks up and down the long, uninterrupted hallway and makes eye contact with the other two and just flattens up against the wall, pulls out his phaser.
Cardassian design. There's got to be like ribs in the wall, right?
Yeah.
So
Guess
yeah,
we'll take cover under. Well, we have one of those.
Tani will take like one in front of everybody and sword drawn, and just wait till it gets close.
All right. We are in official combat now.
I'll draw my phaser too.
Yep.
I'll draw mine too.
All right. So getting from one end of the hallway to the other is long. So like one end to the other is long. Middle to end is medium.
Okay.
So the zones are like this.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? Since you actually heard it and everything like that, I'm allowing it's definitely you guys first.
In combat, it's always the players that go first unless there is some sort of compelling reason for them not to.
Yeah, it was the computer system was trying to be sneaky.
Ah.
So that's why Tani rolled and she got it. So there was no sneaking up on her. I actually guess you could technically could have gotten stealth, but it didn't matter. You didn't roll under your thing anyway. Anyway,
How about I take the first turn and say that I'm going to spend my turn assisting Thani with some cover phaser fire. So she'll get an assist from me on her turn.
all
Okay.
right. That's
Sounds
Thank you.
good.
and I was an idiot and closed the books. Why'd I do that?
I laugh because I totally understand and do that shit all the time.
But for now, actually, this one is going to pull into closer range for its turn. And yeah. Back to player's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna come. Yeah, I'll go. I can aim at that one and then fire at it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's control security, right? Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so
Which one are you shooting at?
this one here. I don't know how to do the arrow thing. But
I was gonna say there's one behind us
Front
as well.
and one behind.
yeah, the one that got into the closer range.
All right.
So yeah, control security, and then it's difficulty 2 if you're at the optimum range for your phaser. Do you have a type 1 or a type 2? Probably type 2.
Type 2.
Oh, right. The range in that context doesn't really matter, so you're good.
Okay. All right. So difficulty 1 because I aimed, and I have a special ability.
Mm.
Go ahead.
16.5.
Yep.
That's two successes. We get a momentum.
All right, and then what is your
Oh, it's 8 plus 5 is 13. Need like a count. Need like a plus button on those on that bag.
Yeah. There's 3
all
more.
right, and then what is their HP? Where do you get that number again? It's stress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, stress. Okay,
And,
how much do you do again?
well, he's rolling the dice now.
Now.
How many we got here? 2.
Away.
One more.
All right.
All right. That one says 4, so that's also a boom. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage, and then you aimed. You didn't charge, right?
Correct.
So, that's it. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
11.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, so you do 11 damage. Does it have any resistance, Tara?
Only one.
Okay, so you do 10 damage.
Mhm.
And stress
Um,
is 11. Wah wah.
right, and also if you do more than 5 stress in one go, you automatically do a. The hell did that happen? You automatically do uh, uh, a wound. So you just did 2 wounds there, and 1 untreated wound is enough to take something out. So I'm pretty sure you just killed it.
Yeah, you pop that thing.
Good job shooting the one in melee range. All right, its turn.
Yep. It is gonna take the one over here is going to take a aim and shoot at Ev there because he is closest.
Okay.
And that is daring security, correct? Yeah. 11. 11.
We live on a spaceship. I'm not used to people having swords.
And that one is opposed by the target
Yep.
How do I oppose it?
with your daring security. Oh,
Oh my gods.
Okay, so
Yeah, it only got one. But also,
a
does that give you
complication.
guys a momentum
It can gives us either
or
2
complication?
momentum or a complication on them, but I would argue to take the momentum.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to give it from mine too.
mean by hook is for melee, right?
No, you're getting shot at.
Okay.
Oh, shot at is control security,
Oh,
and that's
control
not
security.
opposed. It's just a flat difficulty 2. I thought it was melee because that's daring security or
Oh,
fitness security.
I misheard. Yeah, no, then it missed. And you guys still got the momentum because it still rolled a 20. That was a good round for you. All right. Your guys' turn.
Cassivas or Thani?
If you want to go.
I mean, I can't really do anything against it, so you might as well go.
I guess I'm gonna shoot him back. So my bonus action was to aim, and then my action would be to shoot. Correct? That's how it goes.
Do you have
Yep.
a phaser or a disruptor?
I have a phaser type 1.
Type 1. Okay. So you can aim, and if you aim, you can re-roll a die. But you could also charge the phaser, and if you charge it, Then you can give it either a widespread, which wouldn't really make any sense here, or intense, which means that you can make it cost more threat to avoid an injury, or you can give it piercing, which means that it'll ignore 1 point of the target's resistance for every little Starfleet symbol you roll on those dice.
Normally, I'll charge to do something cool like that, but since he's getting shot, he is gonna shoot back in reaction.
Okay.
So he's gonna do a quick shot. You said it was daring what?
It's
Con-
No,
it's
control.
control security to shoot.
Control security. That is a 16 for me. We work together works for a value of 4?
Hmm, no.
No, okay.
Looks like you got it though, too.
2 successes.
Okay, so then type 1 phaser is how much damage? 2 damage? So 2 damage plus your security, which is
4, I believe.
4. Oh, so 6. It actually takes that into account on the sheet. That's nice.
So, did you do 6 there? Or 6 dice? Yeah.
Okay, rolling 66 for a total of that much.
1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
4 damage, so 3 damage.
3
Cool.
damage.
Their turn. You start to hear a replicator go off up ahead of you.
Balls. Donnie.
I guess move over here and take cover.
I think
mean-
the replicator is probably producing more of these.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, I guess
stab the replicator.
move up here and
And if you melee attack the replicator, you've got an assist from me.
yeah, I'll just take out the replicator.
All right. Go ahead and attack the replicator. It's not moving anywhere, so as long as you make it.
I mean, to get us some momentum at least. Or less than we'd hope. That's 2.
Reroll an assist plus 1 momentum. Okay. So hold on, because I can reroll my assist. Ah! And would my focus unconventional warfare apply here? Or tactical analysis actually sounds like it would probably work.
I would allow it, considering you were helping in the way you did.
Okay, so then that's so 1, 2,
3,
3,
4.
4 plus 1 momentum for maximized efficiency talent, and plus 1 momentum for pack tactics. So we just
Nice.
God
generated
damn.
5.
yeah.
Damn, son.
Like I said, I built specifically to be a support character.
Yeah, now deal damage on this.
Oh yeah, what's your what how much is your damage?
A lot, I assume.
What? 1,
8,
2,
9, 10, 11, 12.
12 damage for a sword?
It's a
Nice.
special
That's
sword.
double a phaser.
It says 7 on your sheet.
Yeah, you had me adding security last game.
The sheet automatically adds your security to the weapon damage. So the number on
Oh,
there is
didn't
the
realize
total
that.
number of dice that you roll.
So
Okay.
then everybody's been rolling way too many.
Yeah.
Apparently, because
Yep.
that's probably the same as a heavy blade, which is 3 vicious 1.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. It's a heavy blade.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. And I say that because since it has Vicious 1, every one of these Starfleet symbols is actually 2 damage instead of 1, like normal.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, yeah, you stabbed that replicator good, and it the thing doesn't materialize.
It just sparks.
It sparks and then like kind of half finishes. There's like components that fall out that were like in the process. You basically get metal dust. And now it is the last turn of these guys, and you start hearing a replicator noise behind you. Now it's top of the round.
I'll take the first turn and assist Casibius. No, Tom. Dan. I will assist Dan with covering phaser fire on the bot.
Yeah.
the spawner.
Yeah.
So their turn, unless we want to pay the 2 momentum to keep the initiative.
I mean,
You know
got
what?
it.
I think we got it. Let's take it. I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna do one. Yeah, I'm gonna step out in the middle of the hallway, and I want to get this one's attention.
Okay, so you're making yourself a target for the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Would this be presence security, please? And I will
7,
give,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
and I'll actually give you a thing. I think chain of command kind of fits for this one.
All right. So this is 12, 5.
Are you just making an advantage?
Pretty much.
Okay, that's always difficulty 2.
So there's 2. We got it.
All right, so what's the
Actually,
advantage?
3, because you rolled a 5.
Oh yeah.
Obvious target.
Yeah, okay.
Obvious targeter.
All right, that goes actually on the board. So.
Well, I thought if I put it there, since it's only for this scene and not like ongoing.
Oh, you're right. Okay. There we go. Obvious target.
Okay.
Well, it is gonna take your bait. Instead of finishing the replicator. Actually, it wasn't the replicator's turn anyway. Yeah, it's gonna move it within the rare area and shoot at you, which is a difficulty 3 because it's long, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
If it's outside of its like normal range, then yes, it's a
Yeah.
+1 difficulty.
And you know what? I'm gonna use a momentum, or not a momentum, a difficulty. This is I'm using one of this.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know.
And it's gonna get a plus, or a 1 less difficulty because of the obvious target.
Right. Well, that's 2, 3
That is 3.
-1 because the obvious target.
It actually, obvious target was meant to make it more difficult, not easier for it.
Oh.
So it would have been
So
4.
therefore, yeah, 4. So it missed.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like it was
Tom?
probably aiming at Ever, and then Tani stepped out and like, shoot at me.
All right.
All right, I'll shoot the replicator.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you hit the replicator
Mm-hmm.
to keep it from
We'll move
spawning
within the
more, you've
zone.
got my assist.
Yes. What's your number?
14-3.
Okay, and mine's 16-5.
Do you want to try rolling that 15 to see? I mean, it's a success,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, we could see if it gets lower.
I think it's fine.
Okay,
It's a success.
so that's
three.
1,
Oh no, 4 successes.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 successes. You needed
Hot
2.
damn, guys.
All right, and then only 8.
Damage.
Only 8 this time.
Only
I
at
know
this
what
time,
I'm
yeah.
doing.
The other one probably wouldn't have died, but we're all remembering the system again, so
Mm-hmm.
we're making mistakes. All right. It's like you only missed on one.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to the
6
replicator.
damage. Great.
It was to the replicator, not to the spawner or to the
yeah.
drone.
So 6 damage to the replicator. Oh, it's sparking like mad, but you still hear it going. And another one
Hold on.
pops out.
Let's spend 2 momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Can we give that a complication like reduced processing speed?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. That is a great advantage or disadvantage for this. All right. So it's taking one more turn to produce.
Yes.
So it's still going, but it's not going to be till next turn.
And this one's dead, right? Or is this one's
No.
that's the one that's shot, right?
Mhm.
Yep. But it is now you guys finish out your round because the bad guys are out of turns.
I think it's just Ev.
Yep.
Is there anywhere that I can take more cover than the one I am right now?
I mean, yeah, there's like there's so how the station is built is there's a bunch of like archways kind of thing. So you're actually like standing by there's an archway like right here. So if you just like move to right there, you'd be
Okay. I'll Since I'm the last one, I'll take aim and charge my phaser.
you're charging? Okay.
You can aim
That's my
or charge, not
Yeah.
both. I
So
don't
which
think.
one would you want?
Sorry, charging.
Charge. Okay. Great. Top of the round.
Wait, hold on. Oh. Charging is just a minor action, so you can charge and shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, but he was saying he said aim and charge and shoot. And I was like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
Yeah.
you're ready to rock for next time.
Yeah. You got aim and charge going. All right. Top of the round.
I'll bounce over to this side and give covering fire for Casibus to attack the drone.
Okay. Unless you want to spend the momentum, it is their turn.
Oh, we can spend the momentum.
Who wants to go
Casibus,
next?
you just want to take it out? Everoth?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, shoot it.
Yep.
You
That
aimed
will be
and
with a wide
charged.
spread, right?
So you just need to decide whether you want to make it penetrate the armor better, or make it a stronger, like more powerful attack, or well, you don't need to attack multiple targets in the same area. I would say give it
Okay.
penetrating one.
Could. do
I don't know. You
multiple
could hit the
targets.
replicator and
Oh yeah,
the
you're right.
drone.
Yeah, give it area.
I'll give it area and try to hit everything, including the replicator.
Great.
There will be 2 daring what? Sorry, 2 security what?
Control.
Control.
Control. That would make
And
my roll
Colin, are you supporting?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
11.
And mine is a 13-3.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot
Rolling
the
for an
mountains of
11.
extra.
Oh yeah, I forgot the extra momentum from mine.
I just added it. Oh yeah.
I succeed
1,
twice.
2, 3, 4. And so roll your damage that it shows on your sheet next to the weapon.
It will be 6 star symbol.
So 6 damage. So 6 black dice.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so it's going to ignore 3 points. Oh no, we decided to do area, so it will hit both of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yes.
All right. So the replicator goes whoosh and like sparks out, and then the metal dust pours out of it more.
And then
Um,
the drone
Still up.
still up. It took more than 5 damage in one go, so you have to pay threat to avoid the injury.
Now the Woo WW. I don't know how this keeps happening, but I'm gonna spend it. It's still up,
Okay.
and it's gonna take a shot at the obvious target over there.
Good job getting shot at all the time.
All right, let's see if it is. Oh my God! Nope, it is not hitting. It's actually giving you guys more momentum. Actually, no, it's not gonna. Or it. Do you guys get to choose, or do I? I'm trying to
You
remember.
get to.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna say it is malfunctioning. It's getting. We don't have to put it on the board, but it is definitely having a minor targeting error. Is its current defect. Your guys' turn.
Dan or Thani.
I'll shoot it. I'll aim and shoot. Difficulty 1. Nice. So it's 3 successes. So
All right.
2
That is a
momentum.
hit.
1 momentum.
Woman. Yeah.
2 because it's only a difficulty 1 because of my dead eye.
Oh.
Because I aimed.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and then
Roll your damage. We got to get you a disruptor.
yeah. Oh, that's what I said. I need a
If you're
bigger
not
gun.
going to use the charge quality on a phaser,
Yeah.
it just makes more sense to have something that deals more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you rolling? How many are you rolling there?
8. That's 8.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
That's enough to blow it up. Kablam! Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
I'd appreciate if you just stopped replicating drones to attack us.
All right, to the computer core.
You will hear actually a voice real quick and go. It seems like the depressed one this
Mhm.
time, and it says, "I have managed to hold off the self-destruct for a decent amount of time, but you might want to get down here."
On the way.
All right, James, are you bored? Okay. So you guys roll on up to crawling through some turbo lifts for a while. Or actually, you are now at the inner ring, like where the promenade is. How do you
Mhm.
want to get down there? There's a turbo lift shaft or Jeffrey's tubes.
I think Jeffrey's tubes this time, but
I think
I mean,
Jeffrey's
the only
tubes too.
yeah.
Slower going, but less chance of getting crushed or
I
Mhm.
mean the
falling to
only
our.
other
Good.
the only working turbo lift is broken.
Yeah, but the
But the fall is pretty intense. Where you were like 5 stories before. Now we're talking like 15 or 20.
yeah, let's take the Jeffrey's tubes. It's the safer route.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going through the Jeffrey's tubes. I would like a I'm gonna say on this one, it is reason engineering to navigate your way through these things efficiently.
I'm guessing that's
Difficulty
Ev.
2. Like if you're going down the turbo lift shaft also, if you wanted to, is daring security.
So it's daring security, or what's the other thing? Fitness security.
Reason engineering, which you're pretty good
Engineering.
at.
I am good at reason engineering.
I think Ev probably is too.
Ev is very
And
good at reason engineering.
also, I would, if we wanted to do the turbo lift, I would give James stealth as it is the more stealthy of the options because there's not as many like sensors and stuff in there.
Mm.
I could.
I'm happy either way.
Uh, my daring is a 7, so I
Like
Well,
am
yeah.
still gonna vote for. Well, maybe we can do a two-pronged attack.
Yeah.
sure,
Those,
I'll go,
those,
I'll
those
go
weapons.
down the turbo lifts.
Oops, sorry.
All
So
right.
that's
Right.
So
a 17.5.
Difficulty 2.
I
Who's
can do
going on
turbo
team
lift
A?
too.
All right, so you two security side is team A.
Hmm.
You can support their Tom if you'd like.
Yeah.
You guys have been rolling so good.
Yeah, I got a 3.
Yeah, just roll that one.
And then 4. Okay. So 2 more momentum. Dear gods.
all right, Ev, I will support you if you want to take the lead in our trek down the Jeffrey's tubes.
Okay.
So
What would I need to roll?
it's gonna be
Reason
reason
engineering.
engineering.
That would be a 16.
Yep.
Okay, trying for the best.
You can re-roll
No.
that 20.
Okay.
There we go. So we
One
got
success.
One success.
2 because of my coordination thing.
All right, so you did it, but no momentum. All right, so the security team definitely gets down quicker. Um, and so that was Ta- Tawny and Dan, right?
Yep.
All right. So you guys, when you get down there, draw this out real quick. So we got a big old. Oops. Oh fuck! Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. I'm so used to hitting Control Z for everything. Try this again. Maybe not. Because that is not cooperating very well. You know what? It's a circle, but I'll just make it a box because boxes are easier to draw. There we go. With a big old mishmash of computer core there in the middle. And it is like you can barely see the computer cores in there because it is like there is wire, like crystal wire and crystals, like in just embedded in the thing, just like growing over it. It looks like more of a display, like a centerpiece for a museum of like geology than anything else.
Okay.
Anything you guys? And it is a weird aroma in here. It's the very distinct smell of. You know what? Yeah, it's ozone. It smells like ozone. What are you guys doing?
It's just the 2 of you, so
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yep.
I think we should cover it till the techies get here.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just ozone, I don't know what I can do.
So
I
Tahani,
guess I can roll a computer. I can try to figure out more about what's going on. But
uh, actually, give me a. No, you don't even need to roll this. There's a weird noise coming from it, and then uh, a couple. No, no, you're human. A couple 1930s gangsters come walking around the corner.
the fuck?
I don't have a gangster's token, so
hmm
I'll do the like things again. But yeah, they got machine guns, and one of them goes, "Well, what do we got here?"
What do you mean? What do we got here? What are you?
We run this place. This is our territory.
Fuck it, pot shot. I'll do
Just going for it. Okay.
non-lethally, but yeah, I'm just like fuck it. my I've decided that's kind of my character's go-to. That's why he's not in Starfleet anymore.
His was shoot first, ask questions later mentality.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What? There we go. Aim and shoot.
All right.
Non-lethal.
And then this is going to be broken into quarters. So the zones are like
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's two. So
well,
yeah,
it's you can you do the pot shot if you want to go first.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's a hit and a momentum.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I gotta roll the damage dice. But yeah, I need to get a different weapon, so definitely not gonna use the charge.
Yeah, we'll get you a disruptor. No, this will have to do.
There we go, the element down this time.
Although
right.
that area charge effect would have been
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, did you find some dudes?
yeah, I
He
didn't have
found a
any
couple foot
mobsters
ninja.
easily, but
All right. You shot him. It goes right through him and hits the wall behind.
Yeah, I figured. And holograms.
Their turn. He's gonna shoot his Tommy gun at you. See how well this does. That is not a 2. It's only 1. So he misses you, but you definitely feel the whoosh 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 whoosh, whoosh, the air go over your shoulder.
Those are definitely real bullets.
all right.
James.
So
Is there like a hologram emitter in the area?
You can give me security. So you want to evaluate the room on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This would be, I'm gonna say, security. mm, Reason,
So
unless you want to
13.
justify something else.
Uh, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, 13, difficulty 1.
You know what? I'm gonna spend another momentum.
Okay. Considering you have 19.
So 1.
I mean, yeah, you find it. There are a couple crystals on here that are glowing. You can kind of see like glowing weirdly. Looks
Okay.
like one right. There's one here, here, and here.
Yeah. Tawny will point at them. Shoot those.
use your
Copy that.
sword like a boomerang. You didn't get all 3 of them.
Goodbye, space sword.
Sword. All right, it is their turn. One of them is actually gonna like run a little bit backwards, but not out of the zone. I guess it doesn't matter. Just for cinematic reasons, they kind of split up a little bit, and
No
is going to
problem.
shoot at Tom again because he's the one that shot a phaser. I should eat. Damn it. All right, 1. It swooshes over you again. But again, coming close. You two will get here in I'm gonna say 2 rounds, okay? The engineer side.
Okay. 2 rounds from now.
So no, so 1 round after this.
Okay.
So the next round you'll be coming into initiative. Top of the round.
Yeah, Tani will do like a cool run up the wall and slash the thing with her sword.
All right. That would be daring security, I assume. Yeah.
Okay. Can I count acrobatics into that?
You definitely can. And do you want to use any of that momentum you got? Like all 19 of the goddamn things?
Yeah, go nuts.
So 3. Okay, so you're
Excuse
using
me.
3 momentum.
3 momentum gives you 2 extra dice. Yeah, okay.
So what's that
1,
look like?
2, 3, 4, 4.
Yep. 4. And it's an opposed roll. Correct?
Correct.
All right. So the thing actually kind of shifts. We'll see if it actually can avoid. I doubt it's getting above the thorn. It's like it retracts a little bit. Uh, actually got 2, but not enough. So you hit it for the opposed of 2. Looks like 1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What? Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I believe it's only the Starfleet symbols that give you the extra 2, right, Colin?
Well, but aren't the ones that have 2 on there? Isn't that 2 hits?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Okay. You take a. Actually, that's enough to do it. Because there's no resistance on these things. Yeah. 8 damage. You break that one. It shatters. And the dudes get a little bit more fuzzy. Their turn now. As you land, there's machine gun shots going at you, James. And you know what? I'm gonna use one of these threats. 2 and 3. Because they've been missing like crazy. Are you shitting me? Alright, I'm gonna add a thing to the round. Phasing or like not complete. Like,
Mhm.
Ani is currently sitting in a spot where there is no hollow emitter.
yeah. Alright, your guys' turn.
All right, I'll go. You shoot this one first.
Alright, you're shooting this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Aim and shoot. That's a
That
what's
one or
5? So yeah,
two?
that's a 2.
Okay,
So
that's a hit.
get the momentum, and then I'll do this first, and then I'll do my second attack because I was built for this.
Go,
Are
Chum,
you using
go.
a shooting of a you?
Yeah, but in a
You
second I'm
guys
going
are
to use a.
lucky. These dice have sucked this round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 damage.
Mhm.
You can reroll any number of those for 1 momentum. I would do it.
Yeah, might as well reroll the.
The 3.
Mhm.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's
Damn
alright.
it.
We know it's
oh,
these 3.
Yeah.
7, 8.
yeah, it breaks.
All right, and then I'm going to use the swift swift action momentum spend. Isn't that where you swift task? I guess.
That's a determination.
Oh, it's a determination. It
Yeah.
says
Got it.
swift task momentum spend.
You have to figure out a trait that you are using to spend that determination. Or I'm sorry,
Okay.
value.
Yeah. Top dog gets the food on the
Yeah,
best
I
position.
feel like that's
Yeah.
probably a good.
That totally works. Go ahead.
All right. So now swift task is a determination spend because
Yeah.
the book there the skill says, and then uses the swift task momentum spend to make a second attack. Ignore the normal difficulty increase from swift task.
Common momentum spend.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, swift task 2 momentums.
Right.
Oh,
Well, then ignore me.
yeah.
The character may attempt 1 additional task. Yeah,
Go ahead.
increasing the difficulty by 1, but
Oh, I was
going to
thinking.
reduce it by 1.
I think it was called like surge of action or something.
Mm-hmm.
What's he spending 2 momentum?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna run out.
Yeah. That's why I was like, you know what? Fuck it. And I ignore the penalty because my other trait abilities. That's 3. I get the
Yeah,
momentum back.
you hit him. Go ahead and roll those dice down in there because you still have the same amount of dice. Just re-roll those.
Oh yeah. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Yep.
You guys have sunk my battleship. Uh, yeah. So as you guys are coming through the Jeffries tube, you get a glimmer of a 1930s gangster vapor turning at nothingness, and like Tahani doing like an action pose while she lands from her crazy wall climb.
Whoa! Get some.
Excellent.
Now
Seems
you
like.
computer guys. I did what I could. Now, now you may have to spend the rest of that momentum to.
Yeah. Let's I don't know, do what we can with the core. You said it looks like there's crystal growing in there.
It looks like it's like a chia pet of crystal and wire, like on the outside of a the 2 computer cores you have, or the 3 computer cores you have, and it's all like swirly together. And give me an engine. Give me a Uh,
Reason engineering.
a engineering or science in this instance, non-human life forms.
Okay, that's definitely me then. So that's 17.5.
Ev, you can support if you would like.
I would like to support.
Then you can support with engineering if you would like.
What's your number, Ev?
Engineering what? Sorry?
Reason.
Reason
And
would be 16.
All right.
and I'll give you reverse engineering. This is a 3 on this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, because I do roll a 2.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so you got 3 momentum back. Dear God. Um, so
Unlimited
yeah,
power.
power. It looks like so. Your time in the collective showed this. This feels a lot like what your computers would do. Um, like merging tech together, and it kind of reminds you of a very localized like um collective. Feel free
Okay.
to ask any more questions.
All right. For 1 momentum, I can ask 2 questions because I have a talent for that. So I'm going to ask 2 questions. The first is, um, does this appear to be malicious?
No, it does not.
Second question, is it growing in a predictable way or like along a predictable path?
Not growing.
Not growing. Okay.
If you had to guess, this is the same amount of mass on the outside as the computer core you guys got yesterday.
Excellent. Well, then, I think this could probably work to our advantage.
Yeah.
We just sort of need to be able to reprogram it to work in a more constructive manner.
I'm
And by
gonna take out
reprogram,
the.
we might need to talk to it if it's a life form.
Mhm.
You know what? I'll spend one more momentum. Does it
Go
seem like
ahead.
it's a life form?
Yes, it does seem sentient. It was defending itself.
Okay. Well,
And
then
it
let's
looks
approach it
like
from
as
that direction.
well, also it seems like the attacks that happened in the hallway weren't it.
Yeah, those were the Romulans and the Cardassians.
Like those seem like antivirus software.
So what we need to do is turn off our antivirus.
And let this life form know that we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be best with that with your brain implant, but
Um. Oh, I have the cortical array
Mhm.
as well. Yeah, okay. So it depends. Like I can use reason or even control to turn off the antivirus, but I am not the
Mhm.
person that you want communicating with this life form. So I think I would be better. I know I would be better supporting somebody else's
Yeah.
role who has a presence that's any higher than the bare minimum.
Mine's like
Not
7, but
I.
I do have negotiations, which might like give me at least. Of course, then my commands will only 1, so it doesn't matter.
My command is also 1.
Wow.
I should
The
probably
one
change
time
that
you needed
focus.
the holographic face.
Yeah. I should probably change that focus next time because yeah, it's literally meaningless.
Yeah, it doesn't really help you in your loadout. Okay, well then,
because this is
What I get for
definitely
doing the random roll.
oh, the random roll is great though.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, no, this is definitely presence command. So one of you suckers is gonna have to do that.
does anybody have anything more than 8 for presence command?
On the dot.
I
If
think we
nobody
all have
does, I'll
8.
do it.
Go ahead, James. It's gonna be amazing.
Presence command.
Spend some.
Wait, somebody could spend a value and get the automatic 2 successes.
Please,
Okay, yeah,
Fred,
I'll
choose to live.
Yeah, actually, I'll give that one to you if you want to use that.
Mhm.
Please, friend, choose to live. That's perfect.
And then I will support by using control science to delete the antivirus software.
So you're basically distracting it and getting in there and killing it, or killing the antivirus stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
We're telling it we're telling it that we're friendly and then
yeah.
trying to help it and then yeah.
Yeah, I think Tawny specifically will be telling it something along the lines of like, "Hey, we're actually here to help you, but if you make any hostile moves, we will delete you too."
It's like straight up honesty. Okay, yeah. I will let you the absolute candor.
Oh, that is scratched off. I
That
just
is
haven't
okay.
updated the sheet. That has been replaced with small craft.
Okay.
So this is an 8.
We already have 2 successes.
I got 1.
That's 3.
And I got
Difficulty
1.
was going to be 4 on this,
So
just
that's
because
4.
it's so complicated.
That's 4.
Well, yeah. So as you're talking to it, like it, so it seems to understand you, and especially when you're networked up to it, there, Colin. It doesn't quite like have the same like word kind of comprehension, but it understands like it can't express back, but you get the feeling that it's understanding. And as you're in there, you're pulling out the Romulan uh anti hacking software and the automated like Cardassian you're screwing with the ship stuff.
Mhm.
And I my headphones are dying, so
Break
uh
time. We'll be back in
break
5
time.
minutes.
Yep. And we're back. So yeah, you guys had just chilled out the hodgepodge of computers you have here in the main computer bay and deleted like antivirus software in there. Because that was the only you're gonna have to reprogram some new antiviral software because now it is completely unprotected.
I don't know. If we get this thing to stick around, then I feel like it will probably be able to intelligently protect itself.
And yeah, you eventually hear the your uh Cardassian buddy that from the missile go,
Marvin, yeah.
oh, that is much better. I'm turning off the self-destruct now.
That's good.
This is a very interesting sensation.
I understand completely.
There is a total of 4 different AIs functioning in tandem now.
Or
Yes, my much weaker counterpoint,
Mhm.
the old Cardassian shuttlecraft computer that you had running this station, myself, the Romulan designed AI, and this new creature.
The Romulan computer would just be a computer, no artificial intelligence whatsoever. For the record,
I
because there's
no.
terrified of.
Oh yeah, they absolutely are. Well, he goes, yes, and that is um it's okay, sorry, yeah. The AI computer. Not the AI. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He uses the correct terminology. The computer system.
Mhm.
I am also disengaging the current lockdowns. I would send for a turbo lift, but it looks like my Cardassian counterpoint tried to kill you with it.
Yeah. We also need to replay repair the replicators on deck.
Probably. I. Would it want to continue living here?
It seems to be content.
Okay. And it's bridging all those, right? So it's like homogenizing, I guess is the word.
We're
Harmonizing?
Harmonizing
still
is better.
separate, but our programming is getting copied onto each other.
Excellent. What can we do to make your time here more comfortable?
It doesn't quite understand your question.
Um, Central processors in the Borg collective, prefer this mix of atmosphere around them, operate, with this amount of power, and, so I'm just trying to create the ideal conditions for it.
We're already doing such things. And it says we are, and after all, the mind of the station.
Um, do you understand the hierarchical way that our society operates?
Well, I of course do, and will comply to the captain's or the commander's orders. This creature might take a bit of time for me to express how this operates.
And I guess that's the best that we can hope for.
I I call I calm the commander like we got the situation sort of handled.
Oh, great! Comms are back online. What the
Hmm.
hell is going on?
Um, explain the computer core is now extra fast and possibly alive.
Well, I guess this is going to take the load off of our
Yeah, the engineers who
engineering
were
crew.
working on it don't have to work anymore, so that's
So, victory, she
yeah.
says.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, I guess.
Uh, well, good work on not on saving the station. I guess we're going to need to figure out uh how to. I'll come down and join you. I'll take the
Yeah,
turbo lift.
yeah. Once, oh yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
station tried to kill us with the turbo lift.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to use the turbo lift.
If you wish to speak with me later, please go. climb on up. I'm not
Yeah, well,
stopping down
debris.
there. Our other staff are currently dealing with the other problems we're currently having,
Hmm.
as it did try to murder a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Have to try to get uh to have another speech about how everyone should actually stay here. Again, thank you. We will speak in the future.
Okay.
Out. Click.
Totally not going to mention that it was our payment that caused this problem.
Oh, what she doesn't need to know won't hurt her.
Exactly.
What do you think? Should we try and fix the turbo lift real quick?
When I say it destroyed, like it is bits and pieces. It slammed
Okay.
into the thing at full force. It's like
We
it's
need a new
not that
turn.
like
We're going to need a bigger boat.
yeah you could repair it, but that would be like gluing stuff back together, welding stuff back together, and like
Hmm.
it was out to kill you.
All right. Well, then I'll just lower the gravity in all of the turbo lift shafts to at least make them easier for people to climb up and down. Oh, better yet. No, because it's gravity plating. Never mind. Yep. So I'll just lower the gravity for now. We can come up with a longer term solution later.
All right. Well, that was all I currently had planned for the main session, although you have plenty of time on the station to do the things you want. So have at it.
Should we talk about the ship a little bit?
Yeah, we probably should.
It's got disruptor banks and photon torpedoes. I do think long-term plan it would be a good idea to find something higher powered than photon torpedoes to
Hmm.
use. But ship's security isn't super high. Con and engineering. So basically it's fast. It's got good engines. It's got solid weapons, but its targeting systems are out of date. Decent amount of power. Oh, and good
To
sensors.
would I be able to upgrade the targeting systems?
You need parts for that.
Hmm.
Basically, that episodic advancement PDF will
Hmm.
we'll have to spend episodes to upgrade, but we could add on talents. Um,
Or upgrades through narrative.
yes.
Yeah.
And then as far as our shop goes, what we just decided we're gonna sell whatever salvage junk. Oh, you know what we have is that Romulan cloaking device. Do we want to try and install that on the fuzzy targ?
Hell yeah, we do.
I mean, that would be pretty amazing. It would be
Not big enough
interesting.
to mount into Empok Nor.
No,
Oh god.
this is it's
Yeah.
it would be pushing it for your scale, because I think this is the one you saved it from. What scale are you guys?
3.
3? Oh no, then it's the exact right scale for the drive you have.
We may not be able to power it efficiently. Like to keep it from becoming overpowered, kind of like the phaser lance in the last Star Trek game we played. We should probably nerf it somehow. So I'm thinking maybe like our powered generation capabilities just mean that
I
we
mean,
can't keep using it indefinitely.
it's also shoving a Romulan Romulan cloak into a 260-year-old alternate reality Federation ship.
All right. So
Like limited cloak, probably.
like we can
Mhm.
use it once, and then we have to let a scene happen to recharge or something.
I
Mhm.
like that.
Okay. I mean that's kind of all the stuff I had. I didn't have any other scenes that I necessarily wanted to play.
Dan, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Same aside from any repair or upgrade that I could do very quickly. Don't have anything.
You are going to be busy the next couple weeks. Like,
Yeah.
the station took a pretty big beating from this little adventure. I mean, it wasn't super good beforehand, uh, but like you at least have to rebuild or add a couple turbolists or stuff. But luckily, more people have been showing up. Like I don't remember how many people this station can handle at once. It's at least a few hundred active crew. I think it's like 200 active crew, and you guys have been operating on a skeleton crew for since before you got here. So it's like uh so you're busy. If you want to do repair stuff, you get to do repair stuff.
Okay.
But James, do you have any scenes you wanted to do?
No, I don't have anything.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this week. Uh, thank you for watching and with us in fun maneuvers they did this session, starting from least cool to most cool. I'm gonna say Ev didn't have some amazing maneuvers this one. So Ev,
Yeah. Well, I was Ed, and I was the Gordon engineer that didn't had much to do this episode.
what are you talking about? You did a ton.
Well, fun wise.
Yeah, it just wasn't cool apparently.
Uh,
He does his work.
um, then we had Tom.
Hey, I'm Tom. I played Dan, the shoot first, shoot second, keep shooting, then ask questions when everyone's dead, or at least stunned. Ex Starfleet officer.
Then we had James with the amazing wall jump slashy ness.
Hey, I'm James. I played Tawny.
And then the one who created the gravity pillow, Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I played Lieutenant Commander 16, the ex-Borg Starfleet science officer.
And I was Terry, your GM. Catch us this Sunday for a game in GURPS. It's a sci-fi show, so if you liked us on this sci-fi, check out our other sci-fi. Uh, Catch us next Thursday, same bat time, same bat place, or Trek place. And you can catch us at thekoboltcafe.com and Kobold Cafe on all other social medias and whatnot. Say bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.